Hello, my name is Joseph Lancaster, and this is the most innovative company in the world. Before Google. The Google story begins in 1995 at Stanford University. Larry Page was considering Stanford for grad school, and Sergey Brin, a student there, was assigned to show him around. Larry Page and Sergey Brin didn't like each other at first. They disagreed on about nearly everything during their first meeting, but by the following year they struck a partnership. Working from their dorms, they built a search engine that used links to determine the importance of individual pages on the World Wide Web. They first called this search engine Backrub. What a name. Backrub already had an index of 25 million pages. Google Inc. was finally established September 4th, 1998, and the renaming of the search engine from Backrub to Google was decided. The name Google is a play on mathematical expression for the number 1 followed by 100 zeros, Google, and aptly reflected Larry and Sergey's mission to organize the world's information and make it universally acceptable and useful. In August 1998, Sun co-founder Andy Bechtolsheim wrote Larry and Sergey a check for $100,000, and Google Inc. was officially born. With this investment, the newly incorporated team made an upgrade from the dorms to their first office, a garage in suburban Menlo Park, California. In the years that followed, the company expanded rapidly, hiring engineers, building a sales team, and introducing the first company dog, Yoshka. Yoshka seems to play an important role in Google by keeping the Google spirit alive. Google outgrew the garage and eventually moved to its current headquarters, aka the Googleplex, in Mountain View, California. This is Google's first server. It was made of Legos because it was cost efficient and expandable way to make a server. As you can see, they decorated it with little people and whatnot. That was kind of cool. Alright, Google today. Today, Google has more than 60,000 employees in 50 different countries. Google makes hundreds of products used by billions of people across the globe, from YouTube and Android to Smartbox and of course the Google search. Google is the most visited website in the world, with over 3.5 billion searches per day and 1.2 trillion searches per year worldwide. A single Google query uses 1,000 computers and 0.2 seconds to receive an answer. After 20 years, Google has redefined the way people find information. Instead of looking through a library full of books, we can now look up our questions and find the answer in seconds. Google's not just a search engine. Google has got itself into a lot of different markets and expanded Google in all directions, especially the technology field. Some things Google has created. Google Chrome, which is one of the most top competing web browsers in the world. Gmail, the most used free email system service in the world. Android, which is a Linux-based mobile operating system that not only smartphones use, but computer tablets, televisions, wearable devices, and even some cars. And so many more, such as Google Maps, Google Pixel, and Google Translate. The future of Google. Google is a thriving company, and as it looks of things right now, doesn't plan to be slowing down anytime soon. Google is working on inventions of the future, such as self-driving cars, humanoid robots, and even smart contact lenses that help fight diabetes by detecting glucose in tears. With all these new innovations, Google seems to be shaping the future right this second. Conclusion. Google is the #1 most innovative company because they never stop producing unheard of ideas and look into the future and make their aspirations happen. Google has achieved more than any company could have ever dreamed of with the most used search engine, web browser, and email service in the world. Google is undoubtedly the most innovative company in history. After reading up on Google's great achievements and their brilliant ideas, it has impacted the way I think about the future and how the future is made up of ideas that haven't been thought of yet. Google has impacted my life and almost everyone's life and will continue to make our lives better.